Okay, hello everyone. This is Hugo from SSW with the EasyLeave team and Adam Cogan, our stakeholder, for today's sprint review. EasyLeave is part of TimePro, and it's this great tool to help you manage your leave requests. Let's have a look at the summary email for this sprint. So we had 3 goals for this sprint. First one was to establish a battle plan for 2 big features that are coming next sprint, which we did. We worked on tech debt, and we had to establish a ROI in terms of admin work. It's not been done yet, but it will be done tomorrow, I think. We have a meeting with Stefan to talk about that and about the sick leave and part-timer thing.
Weren't you also going to update Sugar Learning so it's told you to use EasyLeave?
We've updated all the items in the temporary module. We just need someone like Stefan to give us a test pass. So
okay, all right, okay. Was that part of this sprint, and did he not do that?
Updating the items were part of the sprint, but we have not asked him yet. We have to do it.
Okay, all right, okay.
Also keep in mind that timing is of the essence here. We can't really roll out the new Sugar Learning items without going live. So
yeah.
You know, we have to both at the same time.
No, update the Sugar Learning items with approval, get it checked, and then once everything's done, I'm sending out the email to tell everyone follow the Sugar Learning items.
Yeah, right. But yeah,
makes sense. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the backlog. In there, I want to talk about the first the 2 spikes. We had to have a look at how we are going to manage sick leave and part-timers. So we've established options in documents like this one, a bit of context, some graphs, and options with estimates at the end. We have a quick meeting with Stefan and Cookie tomorrow with Jean to go through those options and choose the best one, and then we'll start implementing. So yeah, we did that for sick leave and part-time employees. Next, we added some documentation in the wiki. Want to talk about this, Chloe?
Yes. So we've updated the TimePro wiki to include some information about EasyLeave. Things like how to set it up, its key features, and some configuration points for new tenants, like this, and the summary for EasyLeave. That's all.
Okay, all right. Now, rather than putting it into the wiki, which is hidden, why don't we put this on the website in the TimePro pages?
We could.
Okay. You can do it yourself. Yeah. I think it's in WordPress. Or you can call Tiago and say, Tiago, show me how to do it.
Yeah. I think we call Tiago then.
Yeah, I think it's a mistake from the acceptance criteria, because my understanding was the same as Adam. It was meant to be public. Now it's easy. The content is there, so we can just copy paste it. But,
okay.
Well, not the setup, but summary stuff.
And really, the TimePro, sswtimepro.com, which is different from the subdomains ssw.sswtimepro, for example. That's a WordPress site. It probably should be a Tina site. We probably should switch it to a Tina site, and then it's all marked down. But it's not critical to change it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think we got bigger things to do before we do that.
Yes, that's right.
We'll see with Tiago to update the WordPress site then. Okay.
What? We can make PBI in TimePro's backlog to move to Tina.
Yes.
It doesn't hurt to
have it there. Yeah. Then I want to talk about the last one here. We had a small issue with the length of the notes in the leave creation form, but it made us think of some other problem because I'm not sure. Have you seen this, Jean?
No.
Yeah. So Brady's issue was that he wanted to take a YOLO day and he tried to copy paste the template into the notes.
Yeah.
But it was too long.
Yeah.
more than 500 characters. So we bumped the limit to 1,000, which is roughly 150 to 200 words.
Okay.
Should be okay. And I told him that he should not have to put the template inside the notes of the leave because the appointment already has the template.
Yeah.
But he made a good remark that in the template we say things like, I have sent this, I have done that, but you did not really did it, right?
Right. So it should send a task rather.
Maybe, or he suggests that we could add some kind of checkboxes just to as a reminder in the form, like, okay, I've done this, stuff like that, or yeah.
I think I'd rather send a task to the user. It's easier. Send a task to update your YOLO day with marketing team, blah, blah, blah. Like do the 2 and 3 as tasks to the user. And so you can reply done to the accountant or whoever.
Yeah, so we keep the template as is. I have done this and that.
No, I would remove them.
Okay.
Please use my YOLO day. Just use the first one.
And you get a task, and then you
and we send an email to the user with 2 and 3.
Yes.
Not I have sent, right? But
yeah.
And down the line, we could definitely do number 3. Updating the employee record could be done via EasyLeave somehow.
Yeah.
Because we can talk to CRM, right? It's completely out of scope, but that could be another PBI as well. To less work is better, right? Automated work is better.
Yeah. Well, we can't really automate
number 2. Yeah. Does that make sense, Adam?
Yeah. The part that doesn't make sense is why increase it from 500 to 1,000? Like why 1,000? Why not 10,000? Like why is such a small field?
Well, 150, 200 words is pretty big field to just say what you did for your YOLO day, I think. If we go
what if they do a fancy blog post and they copy and paste all the text from the blog post in there, like, and it's more? Why limit it?
Well, they should link it to the blog post rather than, like, it's not meant to be a database, not really, but because you won't have nice editing either. You want to have it's not meant to be a rich text or markdown field. Although we could make it, but it's.
I don't think the body of the appointment is the place to have the full description of what you did. You will send an email afterwards anyway, so.
Yeah. This is just keep in mind, Adam. This is really just for the accountants to basically approve and process the YOLO date, right? So it's more of a reminder to you, hey, I did this YOLO. It's not the report to going through the marketing team with the photos and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I do think that sometimes people will have more to say because they've copied it from somewhere else.
Right. Well, we can still increase the length. I think up to 4,000 we can do it without changing anything. After 4,000, I think there is some DB concerns.
Performance issue. I'm not too fan of making this a huge field out. It's encouraging.
Okay.
It's not encouraging the behavior we want. So, did you make the field like max length 1,000 as well?
Yes. Yes. And the validation errors. Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah. We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So for this one, just to recap, we removed 2 and 3 and send the task, email task.
I am happy with that. Adam, are you happy with that?
Yep, I am.
Did you listen?
No, not at all, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
I know you too well. I know you far too well. Summarize. We're keeping the length to 1,000 characters, which is roughly 200 words. Yep. We're gonna remove the number 2 and number 3 from the template where the red arrows are there. And this is gonna become a task email that is sent when you create the appointment. So we're gonna task the current user to add the YOLO photos, blah blah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Brady will come back to you if he's not happy with that.
Of course. Yes. Make a note that we need to update Sugar Learning as well to make sure that the instructions match what we're doing with that.
Yep.
And whatever the instruction says, but maybe we can even add a reminder in the instructions that this is not meant to be the full description of what you did with pictures and whatnot. It's just a short description of your leave.
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't know how to frame it, but you'll fit it.
Okay.
So have we done everything in the sprint? Is that what we're saying?
Not really, since I created the new sprint and moved things. Things that are not done this sprint are the cleaning of the prod DB.
Okay.
I asked access, I got it this morning. I tried to connect, but I have an error. I sent the R2 Kiki. I'm waiting for his response. So.
And that's the only thing that's not done?
This and one tech debt that was relying on this.
Okay, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a good sprint.
Can I just double check? Did you put your videos on the UI or link them to documents that had your videos embedded?
Yeah, the public holidays video is in the public tabs right here. That's a link to Gilles' video.
Maybe we should make it. What do you think? What do we think about adding a little camera emoji or a little, something indicating that this is a video link?
Yeah, you can just go video : how to manage leave groups, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Video : but if you remember, I said, can you please link it to the documentation which has the video in it? That's not what I wanted. Because if we change that video to a new one, we have to go back to the software developers. That's crazy.
Valid point. I missed that last time.
Yeah,
so
valid point. Me too. Yeah. We link to the docs and the video is already in the docs anyway, so should be okay. And the one for all the workflow of creating leads and stuff, it's in a PBI that's not been done because we want to move fields around. That's the discussion with Betty we have. So now that we have a solution, we have to implement it during next sprint. But there will be a link in there.
To the video, right?
To the docs. You won't get me. You won't get me.
Good.
Hold on. So there's only one link to the video? The other videos, where is
two.
it?
It's two.
Yeah, there will be one here to my video. And there's
one in the settings because it's about, how to manage public holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
And the other one is in the creation of a leave, but it's not done yet.
Oh, it's not done. So that's what I said. There's only one.
Yeah. Currently, there's only one. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the third one, it's about the reports, and we have not talked about where we want to put a link to that one.
We could put it in the reports. It's less important, I guess, but yeah, we can follow the same pattern. Don't see any problem with that.
Yeah. We can.
Could be just a heading in the docs, the public docs, how to use reporting, and we put the video there.
Yeah.
That's it. We chuck it somewhere there.
Yeah. There in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, let's jump back to the email then. Next usage stats. We've got a few more users. I was not able to find who were the new ones, but it's like we've got new ones.
I'm going to give you the same feedback I've
Yes, yes, that's a mistake. We had the column right and we miscommunicated, Jill and I, and he did this and I did not check it thoroughly. So yeah.
Okay.
Boom.
Right.
Yes. I know you want all the columns to be less wide.
Yes, yeah. Looks crazy.
Yeah. We'll do something and send you a screenshot so we can validate.
Awesome.
Send him the PR.
I did not update this.
To update. Wow.
No.
Wow.
To do.
Wow. You left yellow stuff in your email. Wow. That's production. That's bad.
Yeah.
Updated after the meeting. That's fine.
We did 4 deployments.
Yay.
Yay.
Keep it up.
Yes, that's more than 1 per day because we are not allowed to deploy on Thursday and Friday. So
it's good.
Yeah. I updated the roadmap now that we are working on tech debt. This, I guess next sprint we'll update this one too.
Maybe.
We'll see. So a look at the retro real quick. I'm happy that we have battle plans for part-timers and sick leave. I'm curious to see what Stefan will think about this. We'll see tomorrow. Lots of tech debt has been fixed this sprint, which is nice, and Jill is happy to be back full time on EasyLeave, and we are happy too.
Oh,
Well, again, at least I am.
not you, Chloe.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Chloe.
Want to add something, Jean?
I have two questions. Number one, can we all agree on trying to go live on Monday?
Monday?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Or Friday if you want, but I don't know if Friday is realistic.
I guess Friday is a bad idea because if there is an issue, then we can't act.
Good response. So Monday, how does it sound, Adam? Communication on Monday.
Well, I want those links that say video colon to the documentation, and the documentation should be on the website, not
Actually,
in a wiki.
hold on. Do we want to put video column if we link to the
Yes,
documentation?
you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do, because you want to tell them there's a document that has a video. It's more interesting than just the doc. And the sugar loading stuff has to be updated, and we need to get tests passed from Stefan and Jimmy, I guess. And I still don't know if we've done the stuff that makes, I don't even know what stuff Stefan wants, but the stuff that the accountants want, I can't see. I don't know if it's addressed.
It's been addressed a long time ago. I think it's in the spreadsheet, the carry deployment. We've made a remark of the things they didn't like and fixed them, and then they gave us a test pass afterwards. So we've addressed 100% of their concern, which was leave length and stuff like that, which is now fully covered.
Right.
The only and impersonation, so they can log in and update leave for people that are not able to connect. Say someone just quits or whatever, just before payroll. And the last thing Stefan wants, which is not MVP, is a better way to deal with sick leave. That's the spike we dealt with this sprint, and we're confirming tomorrow. Not sure if we'll have time to implement that for go live, but Stefan confirmed he's fine with going with whatever we've got now for go live. Right. It's sugarcoating, right?
Okay, so definitely I would encourage you to record a video, send it to him, and say, "Is that now done? Have I addressed the concerns?" I'm going to be interested because I want to know what the concerns were.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. So do you want me to record a video to Stefan asking him if he's happy?
You're happy with that? That's how it basically works.
Sure. Yeah, can do that. That's fine.
Okay.
And include Jimmy, Anastasia, and myself.
Yeah, of course.
And Cookie, if he was abreast of the issue.
The mediator. Yes.
What was that?
The mediator.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you had two questions? That's the first one.
That's the first one, sorry. Well, I've lost it for the second one. So I guess that was one question.
Yes, all good then.
Sorry.
Do you want to add something to the retro?
No.
Okay. You want to add something, Adam?
No, I think what did not go well was the link to the documentation, because I did say that I said documentation that has the video inside it, and you've linked directly to the video.
Yeah, think about it. I think I remember it, but we just forgot to capture it.
Yeah, and I think even if I had said link to the video, you should have said, so you're going to come back to me as a developer every time to make a code change because you've got a new video.
Yeah,
no, that's a good point.
That's a good point.
We'll say happens. We can't be perfect. We're damn close, but we can't be perfect.
Overly confident.
No, French.
French. Okay, that's it for the summary email. Let's have a quick look at the sprint planning.
Yeah, that was my second question. Where do we draw the line? So do you want to, Adam, as a product owner, do you want to invest in gold plating the sick leave process? So Stefan is even happier than he currently is. I think we should. because that's a reasonable effort. I think it's a week of work, something like that, 16-ish, right? Depending on the options. But
Yeah, ish, yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
Man week. And the other thing is, we can keep on working, but where do you draw the line? Because we could start working on the zero integration, on dealing with part-timers, because currently the interface is not great for them, or the experience is not great for them. The list goes on and on. There's many things we can do.
Right.
We could work on it forever.
Yeah, look, I don't know. I don't know what Stefan wants, so I can't comment on it. But yes, I do not want lots of gold plating. I think we've given people a lot, but we haven't given the accountants a lot, probably, because I didn't think about them much. But I do think the staff have, and we want to make sure as they start using it, we fix those little bugs that annoy them, because the software engineers are the number one priority.
Well, as a selfish person, I have made this app, or framed this app, to be very cool for accountants too. So hopefully you'll find that the process for Stefan is so much better. It's saving so much time. That's what this ROI PBI is about, by the way.
Okay.
But also in terms of reconciliation, because reconciliation should be a breeze now with that.
Okay. All right. I don't see the word reconciliation anywhere in the backlog.
Oh, that was done ages ago with the reporting.
Okay.
That's what helps with this.
Okay. Yeah. Happy with the goals?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Then do you have any questions, Adam?
No, I don't. It's good. It's excellent.
One last question for you, Adam. If Stefan wants zero integration as part of, he wants zero integration, period. Do we keep working and get it done, or do we postpone it and say, hey, we'll revisit in a few months?
I would record a video on what you would plan to do, and then I will look at it and then tell you.
If we work on zero, then we might have to work on slide 2 again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll start with zero, but
Yeah.
the French accounting system.
Okay. I guess that wraps it up for this print review. As always, the video will be available on TimePro's YouTube channel. You can go there by clicking on the red button at the top right here. It was Hugo and the boys from EasyLeave. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Recording terminated.
All right. Awesome.